In the year 2007, Charles Jencks published his book The Iconic Building, in which he describes his thoughts and ideas on this topic. The book was a reaction to a group of British critics who described the iconic building as a modern-day trend. Jencks clearly distinguishes two types of iconic buildings. There are the iconographic icons and there are enigmatic signifiers. The iconographic icon clearly refers to other buildings or objects in shape and appearance. Take for example churches, who refer in form or style to other churches and therefore are recognizable. The same goes for triumph arcs that are built all across Europe in more or less the same way. By building one triumph arc in a similar style as an older triumph arc, people will know what thoughts lie behind it and will place it as a monument of victory. Figurative monuments do more or less the same. Because they are recognizable in form or shape, spectators can easily interpret them. Jencks realizes that the number of iconographic icons that is built nowadays is diminishing. The enigmatic signifier is taking over its place. Jencks recognizes a number of trends that play a role in the swift transition from the old tradition to the new. In this scheme, we see the relationship between the iconographic icon in gray and the enigmatic signifier in green set out against a timeline. The first enigmatic signifier was the obelisk of Luxor at Place de la Concorde in Paris. The first modern enigmatic signifier was the Notre-Dame du Haut by Le Corbusier in Ronchamp. Over the last 100 years, we have witnessed the rise of consumerism and the decline of religion. Global capitalism has taken over, and the same goes for celebrity culture. Jencks realizes that the traditional monument has lost the quality to persuade. These coinciding trends meant that the iconographic icon would have to make way for the enigmatic signifier. Over the last 50 years, a number of buildings has been realized that could be distinguished as Jencks's enigmatic signifiers. For example, the Guggenheim in New York, the Louvre's Pyramid in Paris, and of course the Bilbao Guggenheim. So what exactly is an enigmatic signifier? Jencks has a number of criteria. For one thing, the building's exterior should appear new and original. Furthermore, the building must be multi-coded or multi-interpretable. This means the shape of the building should stimulate people's imagination so they can project their own metaphors and ideas onto it. It is up to the designer to make sure the building calls to mind a sufficient and diverse amount of metaphors. Scale and multi-coding should make the building an icon fit to be worshipped. Good design will make the building a true enigmatic signifier that embodies cosmic meanings. The building should not be too small, nor should it be too big. It can't be too boring, but it shouldn't be too complex. Also, it should not be too alike. This is more like it, the enigmatic signifier, a modern-day icon that suggests but doesn't name, that allows for interpretation and that stands up to repeated study.